Good evening, all you monotonons. It is Betty by time, so grab your sleeping gear and get set. Gonna be streaming tonight, and I'm going to be playing the remastered version of the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I have not played this yet. I played the original Oblivion back in the day, not when it released, like 3 years, 4 years after, something like that. And I will admit I bounced off it. I was also playing their Fallout game at the time, and I was getting pretty tired of tedious inventory management. And I found some of the gameplay in Elder Scrolls to be frustrating, and I'm curious to see if they've changed some of that. We'll maybe dive into some of that. Anyway, there was lots to like, and I am excited to check this out and give it another shot. So let's get started. What is this, Titanic? Oh man, that voice though, Jean-Luc. Remember being very taken by that he was in this game. Gonna be honest, I kinda wish there was a Star Trek game on this kind of quality and scale. My experience of them has been pretty mixed. Whoa, some serious fire chasm action here. Last seed. Guessing some autumn vibes there. Autumn? That's not when you plant crops. Maybe it is in this world. Should keep my mouth shut and focus on the gameplay. That's what I've learned. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. I gotta say, it does look pretty good. There were definitely good bones in this game. Don't know how much my computer is going to like it. See a little bit of tearing in the image there. Alright, not gonna lie, we're gonna be spending some time here with the character creator. What's the point of an RPG if you're not gonna spend 90% of your gameplay time just getting your character set up? This guy is pretty amazing right out of the gate. Would have no trouble in an early 70s rock band, which I guess most RPG characters I create are in that vibe, so we're in a pretty good place already, I guess. Alright. So let's see. Argonian. Badass. The options for origin. Thornmarsh is pretty awesome. Thornmarsh, your birth region, is called the Jewel of the East, but behind the nickname lies a darker reality You dabbled in magic just to survive. Do not like that. Don't be dabbling in any magic. Alright, let's check out some other races. I'm sure other creators have hit this pretty hard, but we're just gonna have a good time checking it all out here on our ASMR stream. Cat people, awesome, excellent thieves. It might be kind of interesting because some of the things that I didn't get on well with in the first game was the combat, the way it scaled with you. Felt like it was kind of always a battle just to get by, which might be realistic, but wasn't really what I wanted in an RPG at the time. Citizens of Skyrim. Wonder if I'll learn any more about that place. Orc. Redguard, naturally talented warriors. I like that. Okay, that's a possibility here. Wood elf, nimble and quick, and an archer. I'm gonna be honest, I might want to go more archery. Don't find the control scheme too intuitive here. I keep pressing the wrong thing. Anger and resentment. Ah, yes, the path to the dark side. Alright, back up here. Let's keep checking things out. An Imperial. Yep. High Elf. Alright, so more of a magic leaning option. Dark Elf. You know, it's pretty awesome. Obviously, things have... Oh, history of Dark Elves is a little bit complicated, obviously. High Rock. Well, speaking of 70s rock, what do we think? Argonian? Cat person? Khajiit? Nord? Orc? Redguard? Wood elf? I don't know, this guy's great. High elf. Dark elf. Wow. Should make that one character. I bet no one's done that. Turquoise. One of the control issues is that I'm playing with an Xbox controller, but it's only showing me the keyboard shortcuts and not the controller inputs. I saw them for like 1 second. Just play around here. Some pretty sweet eye options here. Kind of like coral pink. We could just really go wild here. Nice. Oh, she's got green eyes. Oh, she's got gray eyes. I don't know if down with the red surround there. Play with the how bruised we look. Interesting. Let's turn my character, see what we can see here. More flushed, not so much. Freckles look like here. There's some like Grimo worm tongue action happening here. Lipstick color, sheer opaque eyeshadow. Type 1, type 2. Oh, that completely reset my face options, which I don't care for, so we're gonna be still spending some time in here, but I don't think I was set on playing a dark elf anyway. So what do we think? Breton, high elf, imperial, wood elf, like the red guard. I don't know. What are the options here? Get a feel for this. Nice, very styling. 80s rock band, Lion, love it. There's a little kitty cat look. I don't know, it's pretty cool. Let's check this out. Whoa, those are pretty intense. Leopard spotting, tiger striping. I think I probably prefer spots over raw. It's pretty cool. Let's check out the nose options here. See what kind of difference we see in the shape here. Okay. I don't know, he's pretty cool looking. I guess the question is, do I want to go with the cat person, or do I want to go with the elf that I was thinking about for more of an archery build? Let's check out your underbite and overbite. Okay. Oops, switched options there. I made just a little bit of that. Who could resist? I don't know, so he's pretty cool. Let's pop back over here and look at eyes again. Like some Eye of Sauron vibes here. Well, what do we think? Go back and look at origin. Jungles or pristine beaches. Harsh region. I mean, beach sounds great. You know what? Thinking we might just lean in with this fella. Let's just look at age. Interesting. Darker overall. Okay. Pretty cool. And I think we're pretty happy with that. Let's get into the game. I'm gonna go ahead and add my name here. What do we think we should go with? This is always a tricky one. Got some coffee here. Hopefully you're not drinking coffee if you're settling in for sleep. While I think about the name, I'd encourage you to become intimately and passionately involved with the like and subscribe options so you can stay tuned for my content and streams and help keep this channel vibrant. It really does mean a lot to me if you do so. Peraltian, Perala, Peralin, This is one of the dilemmas of names, whether people would pronounce it correctly upon seeing it. Perlin, Perlin. I don't really want to be Per Allen either. Could always cue it. Perlin. 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 You know what? I'm gonna go with that. And here we are. I did manage to get the commands back for the Xbox controller. I'm getting a lot of screen tearing, which is surprising me, but I haven't optimized anything either. Of course, I'm going to take this bone, free stuff. Okay. Got a jug. Okay, sit, stand. Alright. In jail. Again. Great. Okay, well, let's, got a torch there.
There's a rat in my zone, Kashi. Of that taste rat. Does the kitty want it? Is the kitty hungry? You'd better take whatever you can get here, Kashi. They don't feed the new prisoners. Didn't you know that? First, they starve.
Well, this is an interesting character. Don't know if I love this guy.
Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Yeah, not a best first impression there.
Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
What is happening? That's the king.
Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt. Prisoner, stand away from the door. Over by the window now.
I'm gonna follow that command.
Stay put, prisoner.
Let's go.
Try not to needlessly annoy my jailers, typically.
I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. This is the day.
Whoa,
Gods give me strength.
this is some heavy stuff. He's dreamed about me.
Assassins attack my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell. Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
He has no hesitation about embracing this dream or prophecy that he had.
I am your emperor. You are yet before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
Well, sometimes the world just changes and you gotta deal with the hand that you're dealt, I guess.
On the other side.
This doesn't concern you, prisoner. Looks like this is your lucky day. Stay out of our way.
So we just go for it, right? Just a little walk down the sacred passage beneath the city prisons.
Protect the Emperor.
Uh-oh. This is not good. Watch out, folks. Got my fists up. I'm not sure about putting them away. Yeah, we're taking all of this awesome stuff. Nothing on the assassin. Sure thing, boss. Still shaking, boss. Still shaking, boss. Well, these are some serious rats. Blood on my hands. Alright, bringing up the journal here. Got kinds of stuff. Magic. Map. Tutorial quest. Okay. Agility and luck are my standout attributes here. Alright, plenty of stuff to look at. Yeah, show details here. Let's equip this katana. Oh yeah. There we go. That needs a key. There's a passageway. Let's check this out, just in case. Got a well. One might try to climb out. More rat meat. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Gift rat, I mean. Man, we are taking all of this. A lockpick, weak potion of sorcery, club. Love it. Well, the key worked in the door. That's a good sign. Another rat. Clairvoyance. Let's equip. And then we're going to cast the right button. Okay, that's pretty cool. The old glowing path. Take care of this rat before it takes care of me. Oh man, another one. Gonna be well fed tonight. Oh dear. That's terrifying. Kind of gonna leave that stuff. Hopefully I didn't miss out on a bounty of dead body parts there. To do. Ah, jeez. Okay. Check out this chest. A lockpick, more potions. Cool. Man, there's a lot of rats down here, perhaps unsurprisingly. Well, under city vibes. Okay, got more. Watch out. Oh my goodness. Should try blocking maybe. Blocking just feels like weakness, we are going to eat well. I don't know. Not maybe. That's pretty cool. Leave the bones. Barrel. Okay. Alright, let's go up here. Just making sure I wasn't turned around. Torn between the compulsion to take everything and not wanting to have to worry too much about my inventory. Okay, some signs of outdoors. I hate outside. Man, he fooled me. For your entertainment pleasure, ASMR artist inept at basic video game skills. Another chest. Doing good here on the potions. More bows. Sweet mushrooms. I guess one question is whether we go hard on crafting. Oh wow. This is a crazy spot. Shortcut and bind to a slot. How we do this? Let's bind to shortcut slot 1. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Can bring up this. Oh, that's pretty cool. Come in handy. Spiderweb boots, stinkhorn. Make a great stew out of those. Okay. Scary bones. Okay, let's check out this door and see where it takes us. Okay, slightly more warmly lit cavern. Is that good news or signs of occupation? Ooh, a barrel. Cheese wheel. I think we're done here, folks. We found the grand prize at the end. That is awesome. That is the reason to play a game like this. Oh, dude. Can sneak up on him. This is dastardly, but I guess the Kaji leans a little more in this way. Oh, yeah, he see me. Sorry, buddy. Maybe he hadn't quite seen me. I don't know. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for the eye in the future. Stinkhorn. Wisp stalk caps. Definitely want a mortar and pestle. We can make some awesome spice blends. Poison of illness. Wow, this looks delicious. Definitely taking that. Yum yum. We have a box here. Ooh. test our metal. This metal. Ooh. Ooh, gold. I love gold. This is a good opportunity to remind you to shower me with gold as you watch. Of beautiful, lustrous gold. Definitely be free in your giving. Is that kind of a dead end? Ruh-roh. I just missed the turn, I think. Here we go. Oop. Yeah, you see me. Energetic little fellow, a skirmisher. Bear pelt, and more gold, speaking of our previous topic. Well, this is scary looking. Did we dodge a trap there? Crazy stalagmite action. A few stalactites to go with them. Another rat body. I think I'm good on rat meat for now. I doubt that will be the case forever. Well, that was some real Ewok type action. Exciting. Taking everything. Taking it all. Roasted rat. Looks like that's fenced off to keep the tourists from damaging the sensitive floor of the cave. Burp. You see me. Gold and rat meat. You know, it's a real bounty around here. Nice little fire ring. Looks like a crucible. There's a fire pit. Perfect accompaniment for the backyard. Oh. A witch. Not a fan of witches. Oop. Well, let's check out the stuff before we go down there. Skull, 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 skulls. Awesome. Jewels. Love it. Can repair my weapons and armor with the repair hammer. Oh, I think he's coming for me. Yep. Oh dear. A scary guy. Oh, there's a serious volume of rat meat here. Over encumbered. Yeah. This is what we were worried about. Our inventory getting full of junk. Mission accomplished. So let's come in here and check things out. Don't think I need this club. gonna keep the iron dagger that's rusty. Maybe not the mace either. Should I be using the old shield? Yeah, let's try that. We're not giving up our mortar and pestle. We're not giving up our cheese wheels or cheese wedges. This stuff doesn't weigh a whole lot. I'm sure it adds up. Bear pelt. Don't need this bone. You probably are all screaming in the chat that I definitely will need that bone and have to replay the whole game to get it. That's old school game design, the way it should be. I don't know if I need this jug anymore. Okay. How do I... Okay, I'm 121 over 150, so I haven't done a lot of damage on my encumbrance, but we're getting there. Alright, let's have a look. Oops, there we go. Just looking for how to use the repair hammer. But I'm sure we'll figure it out at some point. What if we went to the repair hammer? Aha. Break chance high. I'm gonna wait because it's still at 89 of 100. Alright. Discarded some stuff. Okay, and they're gonna attack me for opening that gate for them. Lovely. Goblin Shaman Staff. Okay, let's see. I'm not going to get up there. Let's get back up here. Okay, do we open this barrel? Yeah, we're going to leave the rat meat for now. Okay. Gonna work around this cavern and head for this passageway. Definitely let me know if there are other games you want me to check out here on the channel. Door to Imperial Subterrane. Gonna try to open it. Alright, here we go. Got Earthbound on my list. You know, we kind of like to go for a generation back. The older school stuff here. I really want to do Icewind Dale. Don't know that many people have played it who might be watching. It's a very classic D&D game for me. But let me know. Or if I want to go back even further to like the 80s RPGs on computer. They're amazing for what they are. Not really comparable to modern games. But let me know what else you're interested in, what else you might be playing. I'm just going to jump off here. I was scared, but we're doing it. We've got a situation developing up here. Caught up with the king again. Is that another dead body? Bro, that's not cool. Glenroy. Another assassin. Oop. They're not as inclined to trust me after seeing me in a dream. Oh wow, we just jumped into an astrological realm here. Alright, so birth sign gives a boost to stats. Apprentice, the steed can move faster. The ritual can heal and make the undead flee in horror. The horror. The horror. Cannot regenerate, but have the ability to absorb magic. Interesting. The tower can unlock doors and reflect damage. That's interesting. Those born under the sign of the lover can paralyze others with the lover's kiss. Well, that's an interesting vibe. The lady benefit from increased willpower and endurance. More resistant to physical and magic damage. You know, I kind of might want to just give myself some help on the damage front here. Serpent, you can poison, okay. Unlock doors, reflect damage. Ours is just going hardcore on our strength and endurance stats. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Lord. I want to be saved by the Lord. Well, I would choose to be born under a bad sign, but I'm gonna go with the apprentice. Wait a minute. That is not what we've selected, is it? The Lord, continue. Following sign, apprentice. Let's try a different one. Okay, that just seems like a bug. That everything is defaulting to the apprentice. Interesting. Yes. Well, hopefully we end up with the Lord. What about me? Wow, so it ran with the apprentice in the dialogue as well. That is unfortunate.
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion.
The sun's companion.
All of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness.
Well, that's a good thing.
And with the promise
Let's
of your
banish the coming darkness.
must be satisfied. No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Well, he has a lot of comfort with this.
Go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then
Alright, we're gonna keep hanging out with the Emperor here. And they're gonna just. Oh, good. I want to be useful. The blades are the bodyguards. Okay. Switch over to the other one. There we go. Alright. Dedicated. Alright. Let's move forward. He said carry a torch. I don't know if I was really supposed to do with that. Uh-oh. Did I accidentally hit the Emperor? Oh, that's weird. I didn't mean to do that. Accidentally stripping the assassins. Man, more of them going right for the king. Was he just punching him? Okay. Okay, they're all going through this door, so let's go into the sanctum. Okay. Spidey sense is a tingling. Sure, everything's fine. Okay. It's all good. No big deal. Glenroy. Gotta be a brand of scotch. Oh dear. I have to confess, oh, by side passage, do you mean this pathway? Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say I didn't see it, but it was this big, oh, well, never mind. This is all not going according to plan. More assassins. Glowy clubs, not a big fan. I feel like I'm really not trying to hit people on my side. The Amulet of Kings. Give it to Joffrey. I would love to go hang out with Joffrey. Oh, whoa. That's not cool. That assassin just succeeded in killing the Emperor. Dang. I hope this isn't because I didn't carry the torch when I was supposed to. I'll admit I think of the red dragon crown, so I'm learning a lot. True heir of the blood. Yeah, he said I should go take this to Joffrey, who'll help me figure out the right heir. Grand Master of my order. Interesting. He's a monk. Okay. Need to get into the sewers to get out. we should be exploring the sewers more these days, because if you go off fantasy fiction, always an important way out. An experienced knight? I don't know about that. Alright, so it is time to choose a class. I choose high class. Warrior, Barbarian, Crusader, Strength, Willpower, Knight, Strength and Personality. Not sure that that is going to work for me. Archer, Agility and Strength. Scout has Speed and Endurance. I have Alchemy, Marks, Rogue, Speed and Personality. Alchemy, Athletics, Blade, Block, Illusion, Light Armor, Mercantile. Well, that sounds pretty good. Like we were talking about at the beginning, I'm tempted to go with Archer. Classic Warrior, Barbarian, Crusader, Heavy Armor Restoration, Blade, Block, Blunt, Hand-to-Hand, Heavy Armor, Illusion, and Speechcraft. Get into some good debates, rally people. That's cool. So do I want to go with the sneaky marksman build? Quick look at the magic options. Nightblade, acrobatics, alteration, athletics, blade destruction. That's pretty cool, actually. And then full-on stealth builds, pilgrim, speechcraft, and mercantile. So those were the combinations I was looking for. So this is pretty tempting. Monk, assassin, acrobat, agent, also speechcraft and mercantile, marksman, sneak, acrobatics, illusion. This is calling our name. Are we going with Scout? You know what? I'm gonna go with Agent. I often play a warrior type class, so I think I'm gonna mix it up and see what we get. Oh dear, this is the same problem as before. It's not acknowledging the change. Oh wait, let's try that again. Yes, I specifically changed the selection there before coming here. It's an interesting quirk of the UI, but I was pretty sure I explicitly did it in the other one, because there's only one option. Alright, well, we'll do Agent. Alright, get out of the sewers, then get to Joffrey at Wayne and Priory. Wayne and Priory is a priority, as we often say. No, please explain more. I am dense. Alright. Well, you don't really have a lot of options to trust me at this point, do you? Talos, like the god from the Forgotten Realms. Alright, we have a quest to deliver the amulet. Amulet. We have a quest to deliver the amulet. Oh, wait a minute. So did he take my weapon that I was carrying around? I think that he did. Yeah, I was digging that katana. Oh well, life is change. Let's go with the short sword. Okay. So the dead end where the emperor died. There's this gate. We need a key. Maybe one of the assassins had it. Was in a... Oops, I accidentally took his clothes again. Don robes, mythic Don robes. Taking your gold, you don't need it, Glenroy, sorry. Fair point, fair point. Night-eye, leaving the sandals. So, it doesn't look like any of them had a key. Oh, wait, was this opened up by that? Is that how they got in? I think so. Yeah, because there's the gate. Nice, here we go. Alright, his key worked. That's awesome. And a nice manhole cover to exit to the sewer. So let's do it. Okay. We are in the sewers. Our body is finally caught up with our mind. Oh, speaking of literal gutter rats. Okay. Oh. Nice. I hope the flowing sewage is something that they remastered. It's a mark of quality. More cheese. Well, you're on a quest for cheese. Joffrey is secondary. Flour? Yes. Taking it all. Gonna bake some bread. Alright, let's come over here. Oh man, more goblins. The blood-soaked sword. Iron war axe. Sure, but oh, I was about to say it's probably going to over-encumber us. Look at that. We're going to get rid of it. Get rid of these robes. We don't need those. Okay. Oops. What about these wrist irons? Oh, nice wrist iron style vibes. Gonna go with that for sure. Okay. Well. This little chest in here. Yes, please. Rat meat. Yes, silver nugget. It's like old school crypto. Okay, keep moving here. Although, this is not promising. Wait, let's go up these steps. Alright, making some progress. is this? Gate to City Isle. Let's check our birth sign, because that was the thing that we weren't happy with. Let's go with, I'm gonna make sure I've selected it. I think, yeah, I think that was my fault, because you have to, you page over, but you still have to input your selection. So, birth sign, the Lord. Alright. Just a UI quirk. Otherwise, we're happy, so let's go. Finished and exit sewers. Okay, we have exited the sewer. We have triumphantly emerged from the dank depths of the prison and sewers. We have completed the tutorial and can explore the world. Well, although the realm of possibility has just opened up to us, I'm gonna stop here for now, and maybe we can pick this one up next time. Thanks for watching,